As the clock strikes 3, the witching hour stirs. The air grows still, thick with tension. You sense it, don't you? That creeping sensation crawling up your spine, the kind that makes your heart pound a little faster. In the thick of the shadows, something is waiting, watching. It thrives in your hesitation, feeds off your uncertainty. Tonight, I'll take you into a story that will chill you to the bone. A lone figure lurks in the dead of night, a man whose presence feels wrong, unnatural. His eyes, they pierce through the darkness as if they've seen a world far beyond our own. Every breath you take feels heavier, every sound amplified. What happens next will make you question what is real and what lies beyond the veil. Prepare yourself. This isn't just a story, this is a nightmare you won't be able to wake from. The fear you feel, the chills running through your veins, they might just be the last thing you ever feel. Welcome, dear listeners, to a realm where shadows linger and whispers echo in the dark. Tonight, we delve into a tale that will grip your heart and test your courage. Are you ready to confront the unknown? Okay, let's start. As the clock strikes 3, the witching hour awakens, unleashing darkness upon the world. What if I told you that something lurks in the shadows, waiting for you to let your guard down? In tonight's tale, we dive into a chilling encounter with a man whose presence haunts the night, an encounter that blurs the line between reality and the abyss. Brace yourself as we unravel a story where fear leads to a fate worse than you can imagine. The clock's red eyes pierce through the darkness, counting down the moments until he would arrive, the old man who came alive at the witching hour. I'd heard whispers of this time when God is weak, and all manner of fiends emerge from the shadows. Yet, the figure outside my window was not a demon or a ghoul, he was simply an old man, alone and seemingly harmless. Every night, he sat on the tire swing in my backyard, muttering to himself. I longed to reach out, to understand his story, but fear held me captive. My friend warned me, he's a trap, a midnight predator looking for an easy meal. But how could this lonely man be a threat? Perhaps my friend was right. Maybe madness clung to him like a shroud. As I stared out into the inky blackness, my thoughts spiraled into dread. The wind howled outside, branches tapping against my window like fingers beckoning me to join him in the cold. Just as I began to drift into sleep, a sudden chill gripped my spine. There were no trees by my window, so what was tapping? The shadows in my room thickened, inching closer, ready to swallow me whole. My heart raced as I glimpsed a dark outline against the moonlight, a figure so familiar, yet so terrifying. Could it be him? My curiosity waged war against survival instincts, and I found myself retreating from the window. I pulled the covers over my head, praying for dawn to break. But then, a new sound shattered the silence, a steady, ominous knocking at my door. Thud. 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 It echoed through my mind, a relentless reminder that I was not alone. I wished for the knocking to fade, but as the silence crept back in, something else emerged, a quickening pace of footsteps, growing ever closer. They stopped at my bedside, and I felt a presence behind me, heavy with a musty odor that spoke of decay. A voice, deep, rumbling, and filled with dread, whispered in my mind, "Come with me." His lips did not move, yet the words resonated in my skull. Panic surged as I realized the truth, I was not hiding from him, but from something far worse. With a sudden jolt of resolve, I followed him as he leaped from the window, compelled by a force I could not understand. I jumped, trusting that something miraculous would catch me, but reality crashed down in an instant. The ground welcomed me with a sickening crack, bones shattering, blood pooling beneath me as my vision blurred. As darkness enveloped me, I glimpsed the figure hovering above. The voices spoke once more, "This was the least painful way we could help you. The only true place you can hide, is in death." What if every late-night whisper and shadow in your room is a warning? What if the next time you're lured to the window, you're not just looking at a man, but at the precipice of your own doom? Remember, the witching hour is not just a myth, it's a reminder that not all things that seem harmless are meant to be trusted. Sleep tight, and keep your curtains drawn.